Now, what is planetary ingress? Planetary ingress is basically, the movement of a particular planet when it leaves one zodiac sign and goes into the other zodiac sign. Okay, so basically there are periods where planet in the zodiac is moving from one particular section to the other particular section, and when that happens, it actually tends to affect prices. Okay, so this is also a concept which many financial astrologers use it in the trading, and it is something very interesting also. It gives a lot of insight into how prices get affected because of planetary ingress. Now, what is this actually? What is the zodiac? The zodiac is, as you all know, that it is basically the sky above us, which is divided into 12 parts, and it's basically 30 degrees each part. And there are basically there are constellations, nothing but constellation of stars, and they have been given a name. And it is said that the planets, each planet in the zodiac, it will be in the zodiac in one of the signs of the zodiac, and they keep moving in a particular direction, and it is identified with the name of the zodiac. Suppose when you say Aries, it is basically if you say Jupiter in Aries, it is basically Jupiter in that constellation of Aries, which is there, which is actually 0 to 30 degrees. That constellation, that particular longitudinal value, when it is supposed to be in Aries. So when you say that Jupiter is actually, the longitude of Jupiter is around 25, it is supposed to be in Aries. That is how it works. Okay, so again, let us have a look at this. Okay. So you see this is the planetary ingress which is highlighted here. I've just marked the Aries. This is basically what I've done here is you can mark many things. Okay, so let us. I've just marked here the Sun, Mercury, Venus. Basically, all planets are marked here, and then various various zodiac, and they are various zodiac. Okay, so let us have a look. So here it is. Now, what generally will happen is that whenever the price moves on a particular zodiac, whenever the planet changes sign, those will be high momentum days, or they will also be trend changing days. Okay, so you have a look at here. Have a look at Venus changing signs here. This is the geocentric Venus. That is, Venus has looked from Earth. Now this is it changes its sign here, and then there's a move up which goes up. Okay, again it changes its sign here. Let's have a look. Okay, so there's just one down there, and then there's a gap up again here. Okay. See, it changes the sign here. There's a gap up here. You can have a look. Okay, this Venus is changing a sign here, and there's a gap up here. Similarly, it changes its sign. There's a gap up here. It changes sign here, and then there's a sudden drop in prices here. Now see this particular thing, Venus here. It changes its sign here again, and then there's a big bar, and the trend changes. It comes down, and then the moment the sign changes, it's again trend. The trend is changing here. So this is how you can utilize. See, have a look here. Venus changing sign here. Okay, now it changes here, and it was going up. Suddenly the sign changes, it goes into a new sign, and the prices drop. So this particular Nifty is very sensitive to Venus, as we can see. It also is sensitive to the Sun. See here, it is kind of coming down. There's a change of sign here, and then see what happens. It changes trend. Okay. Similarly, you can have a look here. It goes up, kind of changes sign here. Okay, and it almost forms the bottom and then moves up again. So this is how it is very interesting. Various ingresses are very interesting. Okay, have a look here. This kind of form the top here. Okay, this is again a change of sign, and then see how it corrects. And then similarly, once the Sun comes in here, this is the Sun ingress. Sun is moving into Cancer here. The moment the Sun changes its sign, it goes up again. Okay, here again the Sun changing its sign kind of brings a fall. Okay, so Sun keeps changing its signs every 1 month because that is how it is. So now Aries here, if you see, the Sun changes, or it was going up, Sun changed its sign and it became sidewards here. Then again, Mercury changes sign here, and then it started going up again. Again, Venus changes sign here, started dropping down. Okay, just have a look. Then Mars changes its sign here, again it goes up. Then similarly, Sun changes its sign here, it starts dropping again. And then we have got a Venus changing sign, and see the sudden drop here. So around this change of signs, you have to be careful, because if you are into a position, it's always nice to watch out. Have your stops very close, so that you are aware that that there is a change of sign happening, and this actually could bring a reversal. It could bring a sudden jump. It could bring a sudden fall. But then this will give an idea. See this: the Sun changes its sign here. Okay, this is January 20th, and see what happens the moment the Sun changes the sign. See the fall here. Waterfall. This is okay. This is just a change of sign. See this: the Sun changes the sign here. Okay, see the rise. After that, there's a major fall here. There's a sudden fall here when the Mercury changes sign, and the Sun actually kind of a rest sits and then it goes up again. So very beautiful study this is, if you can spend some time on this. So that is the whole idea. The whole idea is to give you a glimpse so that you start spending some time, explore it. Every stock will respond to a particular planet. So you will see, and it could also be a combination, like Venus in Aries will do certain thing in one particular stock, so it's a nice study to do. So have a choice of stocks and then you put on, this values there and then you check. And once you get a particular repeating cycle, you can be very sure that that particular ingress is going to bring in some change.